Well, what's up, good people? Mark Holmes here on Friday afternoon. And as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Jobu Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. Hope everybody's having a great day. I hope you guys are having great plans for the weekend because summer is counting down. Summer is counting down. We don't have that much time left to July. And before you know it, it will be the fall. We're only 48 days away from the kickoff of the NFL season. So you better make the most of each one of these weekends. So this morning, my morning video, and everybody's kind of talking about this now, that there's some positive movement. Stephen Jones going on Scoop, I think it's called Scoop, network, and was opening up, talking about all kinds of things from how they have a bit of an advantage with the Star because so many high schools play there and things, that they get a chance to start looking and evaluating some of these guys out of high school even, and getting, a little bit of an advantage there. And also talking about Dak Prescott, CeeDee Lamb, and Micah and stuff about, basically this is like first world problems. I don't know if you've ever heard that term before, but you say, basically you've got everything and, I have problems. Well, the Cowboys' problem is they've drafted some players that are really good that deserve to get paid, as opposed to some other teams that draft people that end up being nothing and you just let them walk because it's not worth signing them to another contract. So one thing that's kind of interesting, at least to me, was after I posted my morning video, somebody out there had said that signing Dak doesn't make the team any better. Doesn't do you any good signing Dak Prescott. And I have to disagree with that 100%. Because the reality is this. If you don't sign Dak, you are hamstrung. Okay? You're hamstrung. Whether you believe in Dak or not, but I'm old enough to remember those years when we had Dave Campo as a coach, and the Anthony Wrights, the Quincy Carters, the Clint Stoners, the Ryan Leafs, and everything else, where we literally had a brand new flavor in your ear, 3-4 times a season, and couldn't find a quarterback. To let Dak Prescott potentially just walk away without any compensation, sorry. You don't really have anything in the kitty. I know people have hopes and dreams of anybody other than Dak Prescott. But from reports, people aren't that high right now on Trey Lance being able to be the Dallas Cowboys starter that's going to do more than what Dak Prescott is. But if you do get Dak Prescott done, this is the linchpin that can enable you to be able to do some more things. Now, being able to and doing are two totally different things. Stephen Jones also in that podcast went on to say that, we won 36 games in 3 years, and I believe that, that's like right up there with like New England, during their time. I believe they did that, but it was in 16-game seasons. But bro, I don't want to sound like a troll or sound ungrateful, because I'm grateful that we are at least competing, but we're not in a position to be saying we are like the New England Patriots right now. Just not. But if we are to believe what I heard from Dan Saleo, that, the Cowboys might be interested in bringing in another wide receiver like T. Higgins, who's on a franchise tag, well, you need money to do that. If you're looking to go ahead and get Micah Parsons signed, you need money to do that. And as much as people say it's just, we'll be better off to let Dak Prescott walk, well, if you go through and you pay CeeDee Lamb and you don't have somebody to throw to him, and you pay a Micah Parsons and you got a Zach Martin who could be your last year, you're throwing good money after bad. In my mind, if you're not going to pay Dak Prescott, then I don't pay CeeDee Lamb, because I'm starting over, and I'm going to need to get a quarterback and a wide receiver that's going to be cost effective to hopefully grow together. So, yeah, getting Dak Prescott does make the Dallas Cowboys better. It also, I believe, lifts the team up because that gives you at least some look into the future, okay, as opposed to the unknown. That this makes, okay, all right, Dak's going to be the quarterback. We're not going to blow this thing up and so on, and stability was the word I was looking for. Does give you a sense of stability as far as the players go. I don't know that going into the season with so many unknowns of so many people on one-year contracts that you're creating an environment to be successful. That would be my take on it. We'll see. And maybe it's just that the Cowboys are just slow starters and that they're finally getting off of vacation and trying to get down to business. One thing we do know is they like to have direct contact when it comes to doing contracts. Jerry Jones, if it was up to him, would always just try and get the player in his office one-on-one and hammer out a deal without the agents because, of course, he knows he can get the better of the player. And see, I think the Joneses are the type of people that always want to feel like they got the better of the deal, that they made you wait and so on to finally pay a deal. And I've had customers that are like that no matter what price you gave them, they're still going to haggle to try and get just a little bit more out of you. It could be the best deal in the world, and they still feel like, I got to hammer you some more. And I hated working for people like that. It's like, come on, man. Listen, do you want the job done and done right, flat out, you can't have me do it for you for free. My time is valuable as the job that you are getting is valuable to you. So, and typically when I get people that are like that, what I always find out is every time I have done a job trying to do it like a favor to help somebody out because they done scream poor and I'm just struggling, or I'll get some more work. Every time I have done that, the job ends up being hell because then they will continue to look for you to do more and more stuff for them for nothing. But I've learned experience-wise, once you open up that door, you're going to get screwed. Okie dokie. All right, good people, I hope you're having a great day. Don't forget, tonight, 9 o'clock Eastern, we'll be live talking about the Dallas Cowboys as we go through with the last weekend with no players doing anything. This is it. After this, shit is on. Peace.